Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion. Yes, I know, it's been a long time, I do apologise. Life at the moment is just ridiculous. But here I am, back with another review, and it's a lovely game. This is on the Amstrad. I think this was previously on the ZX Spectrum as well, but it's Revenge of Trasmoz. Yeah. So, yeah. It's and Amstrad. We're loving the Amstrad today, which I need to do more often actually, because the Amstrad is actually quite cool. It has quite a unique art style, the Amstrad. I don't know if you noticed this with games on the Amstrad, but they are very kind of like this. Really difficult to explain it really. The Spectrum kind of had less colours, obviously, and due to that sort of little fact there, the games always seemed a little bit more, well, a little less busy on the screen, I should say. That would probably be the way to sum it up. But the Amstrad was full of colour, and sometimes it got a bit too busy, but this is actually really, really nice. I like this a lot. So what's the aim of the game? The aim of the game is to light all of the lamps before Trasmoz comes and kicks your booty. Yes. So the way you get the fire for the lamps, and there he is. There is the man himself, and he's about to come down and royally screw me over. I actually did it for him. So yeah, the idea is to light all the lamps before Trasmoz comes and kicks your backside, and then you progress to the next screen, which is great. Now there's quite a lot of levels on this, which is nice to see. You'll also notice there that because I didn't get the lamp in time, the enemy respawned. So you do have a chance to go and get it again. You have a timer at the bottom. When that timer runs out, that is when the great Trasmoz comes and says hello. And yeah, so you've got a lot of things on screen to sort of worry about as well. So let's have a look quickly at the UI. There's not a lot to really go through, but we'll go through it anyway. Oh, and the other thing to mention is this game is 2-player simultaneously. So there you go. It makes life a little bit simpler if you've got friends. Hurrah! We like things like this. So, UI. Bottom left, you have your score. You have your lives, which is represented by the hearts. And you have your flame meter, which tells you how many torch things you've got. Yeah! So, very pleased with this game. It's really, really good. I'm having a lot of fun already. And that's always a good indicator of a game, really, isn't it? In the first 3 minutes, we're enjoying the game. That's always a good thing. So yeah, they've done a really good job on this. I love the graphics. Very, very cool. Considering they're one-screen affairs, it's very, very well done. You can see you can drop through the screen, go through either side as well. So that works out quite nicely if you need to add any tactics. Especially when the old Trasmoz appears, you might want to try and run away from him. You can, it's doable, I think. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll try and put it into practice later, but you know, oh, here he is. Here he is. Quick, no! Oh, no, what? No, he got me. Okay, that was my fault. I sort of jumped into his clutches there a little bit, but never mind. But it's nice to see new Amstrad content coming out. It's normally things like the Spectrum, the Amiga's had quite a lot of love lately. But it's just nice to have a new Amstrad title to play. It's really nice. And the more the merrier. I wonder if there will be a sequel to this game. I don't know. But the main character's cool, the animations are cutesy, and the whole game is just adorable. So it's going to appeal to a lot of players. So the difficulty level is moderate. So you're going to go, I mean, I suppose it's just keeping an eye on where all the enemies are at one time, which can be a little tricky at times, especially bats. As you can see there, they kind of blend in a little bit, but it's not to the degree that you can't see them. That's probably more my eyesight than anything else. Anyway, it's a great game. Really, really nice. I love the flame animations. So when the bad guys drop one of these flames, you can see it there flashing away. So I just ran straight through into a zombie. That was great fun. So you can see it flashing away there. And so that makes it easier to see when it's on the screen. As I said earlier on, graphics can become a little bit busy. Now, it's quite strange that the flames, when you get them, drop down to the next level. There doesn't seem to be any way of stopping that from happening, but you can see they sort of arc forwards when they get dropped. Now, that one went straight through the platform. Whether that's by design, I'm not sure, but I'm nitpicking. The actual game itself is fab. So I love these little level completed screens as well. It's just nice to have that little sort of, well done. You've done really well. Now, welcome to the next stage of your doom. So yeah, that works really nicely. So controls are really simple as well. You got left, right, and jump, and fire, which obviously is your attack button. And yeah, that is as simple as it gets. You don't need up and down at this point. I haven't seen any reason to have an up and down yet, but there might be ladders in later levels. I don't know. But we shall persevere, and we shall carry on through as much as I can in the time that we have. And there we are. So controls, nice and tight, responsive, that's what we like. And I finally got through this level. Hurrah! Music and sound is very good, actually. Love the soundtrack, which is really nice. And you do have sound effects as you go through the game. So the Amstrad doing both there, which is really nice. So the Amstrad can do both music and sound. Amiga, I'm looking directly in your direction. Why can't you do that on some of your games? Anyway, never mind. So again, this is just a sort of a testament to what the Amstrad can actually do. I mean, there's no slowdown here at all. And I haven't noticed any slowdown. And that was just stupid. Walked through the screen, onto the next screen, and got devoured. We shall have another go. Yeah, so it's just so... it's a beautiful game is what it is, and I'm not talking about cricket. But yeah, I think if you're going to have a go at a game on the Amstrad, then you should pick this one up today, because it is free, so that is the best price in the world. But if you'd like to, support the developers in their quest for glory, in their quest for bringing us some fantastic content. Of course, it's not about glory, is it? No, that was just a tongue-in-cheek phrase. But yes. So I'm using Retro Virtual Machine for this, by the way, just in case you wondered, which is why it's got that lovely surround bevel on it. But you can go and pick that up as well for free. Hurrah! I like the word free. It's good fun. So go out and pick this up. I will put a link in the description for you so you can go and check it out yourself. So playability. Oh, it's way up there on the playability. This is a great game. This reminds me of the budget titles we used to have back in the day. You maybe go in and pay $2.99 for this, $1.99 cassette, whatever, $3.99 for a fiver for the disc version, and it just works incredibly well. So that's really nice, and I would have been very happy paying that price, to be quite honest with you. And let's get him to chase us around the room a little bit, shall we? No! Oh! Can I do it? Can I? Oh no! Oh, bugger! Never mind. Let's see if I can get him to chase me through the screens. Anyway, yeah, it's got the whole package here. Oh my god! I did it! Excellent. There we go. So yeah, this is one to add to your Amstrad collection, and I would strongly recommend that you do so. It is very, very good. A lot of fun, so the playability is most certainly there. And the replay value, well, of course you're going to go through it, because it's one of those games that you probably want to try and complete. And if you don't want to complete it, why not? It's absolutely brilliant. So hats off to the developer for this one. It's very good fun, and I've got to say that is the key point to any game, really. It's amazing how many people factor graphics into their games these days, and it's just like, well, do graphics actually make a good game? No, you could have the best graphics in the world, but your game could be a big stinking pile of dinosaur droppings. But you could have the worst looking game, but it could be the absolute stonking game of the century. Newsflash, we kind of had those games back on the Spectrum, back in the Amstrad back in the day, because they had no choice. Again, this is kind of what I think now, is that with people are unlocking the actual potential of these machines now, we're seeing a much grander scale of what could have been. But again, within the limits of the machines, we're still having a good retro fest, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? And that's how I'm going to have to bring some more mainstream games to the channel at some point, because I'm doing a lot of indie games at the moment, which there's absolutely no problem with that. I really enjoy them, but it'd be nice to get back onto some of the more well-known games as well. We've so many games that we've got left to go through, and it's probably going to take me the next 5 years to do it. So there you go. Come on, chase me, big boy. That sounded more camp than I wanted it to, but never mind. So yeah, he will follow you around wherever you are on the screen, so you can sort of give him the run around, which is quite amusing. No, come back this way. I need the lamp under your humongous cape. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll do my best to bring content out a little bit more regularly. Like I said, for those of you who've been following the channel for the last few weeks, you know what's going on, kind of thing. So time at the moment is kind of draining away a little bit more than I would like it to, but I'll hopefully see you very, very soon with something else that you might not have seen before. And if you have seen it before, excellent. Anyway, happy Monday, everyone, and I will see you again very soon. Until then, keep it retro, and it's bye for now. Bye!